Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you shall find your girl. Actually, it's morning time. Welcome back to another one. Welcome to Erky Yoga Live, Love, Laugh. I'm Erky, or actually formerly known as Erky Yoga Live, Love, Laugh, but now to just Erky Yoga. Yeah, it was a name change. I thought, and we'll switch my name up and just do the hashtag as, Erky Yoga Live, Love, Laugh. Sounds like a plan. Hi, welcome back. Well, today we'll be doing a reset yoga class. I got my blankets, I got blocks, I got my mat, and I also got my water over there. No coffee this morning. Oh, I had it earlier. How are you guys doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, I'm sitting in a comfortable position here. And I think going forward, I'll probably do a little video. I think I'm going to be posting, either I'm going to go live on Sunday or I'm going to upload on Sunday for videos, which seems like a good plan for me. I'm about to take my big exam, so sorry about the inconsistency. I've got a new position at my job, and I have to take the boards, and it's a lot of stuff going on. But I'm excited, so I'm excited about my new job. All right, so I'm sitting up comfortable, sit right. I'm sitting on my blankets, getting myself rested and together. And we're going to switch our legs. We're going to sit here, ground our focus. Like I said, I switched my legs, getting myself together. And just breathing. Let's bring yourself into our environment. Getting nice and calm. Bringing everything down. If you want, you can have your eyes closed or rested, or you can look at a gaze at a point on the floor. At least have your head 45 degrees. And just breathe. Roll your shoulders back. Go ahead, lift up your shoulders close to your ears, roll them back and drop them down. That neutral position here. Have your spine nice elongated here. Vertebrae stacking on top of each other here. Let your spine do its job working. Letting it hold you. Letting the ground reciprocate the gravity, holding you up as your body is pressing down into it. And just breathe. Bring yourself into yourself here in your space. I have my hands on my knees, or you can have your hands in your thighs with your with your right over your left here, or your left over right, whatever you feel comfortable with. And just getting yourself grounded in this practice. Thanking your body for the things that you're able to do, and thanking your body for the things that you will be able to overcome and do. Being mindful. Set an intention for yourself in this practice. My intention is to get you reset and rested for this week. Just breathe, noticing your breath before we go into our yoga breath here. Just breathe normal at your own pace, no rush. And then begin to slow it down. Notice and taking an inhale in through your nose and then exhale fully and completely from your nose. And we're going to take both hands up to the sky, palms facing each other. And then fold forward in any amount, chucking your chin into your chest here. If your sit bones come up off the ground, it's quite all right. And gently walk both hands back to your knees here. Taking both hands back up to the sky, palms facing each other. On the exhale, fold forward in any amount, tucking your chin into your chest, really elongating. Maybe you get a little further out. Just breathe. Go ahead, roll your hands back to your knees. Go ahead, take your right hand to the floor, left hand all the way over to your right, doing a stretch. Stretching your left-handed side here as our arms are over to the right. Go ahead and switch, taking that lovely left hand to the ground next to you, taking your right hand over to your left, stretching. Just breathing. Go ahead, switch again, dropping your right. Bringing in at least your elbow to the ground if you're able to. If not, you have your hand up. That's quite all right. If you need a block, got them. You can place that. And then taking your left hand over to your right, stretching from your fingertips all the way down to your sit bone. Really elongating that stretch. Dropping it down. Dropping that left hand onto the ground. Bringing it right over, stretching. Like I said, you can use your block. You can be high up wherever your body's at. Get nice and comfortable. Enjoying that stretch. If you're tight, shoulder injuries, just go as far as you're able to. Don't aggravate it. Just give a little bit attempt to it, but don't make it that bad. Go ahead and lift on up. Taking both hands back up to the sky. Exhale, falling forward in any amount. Walking your right. Taking your left on top of your right. To the side here, get a deep stretch. Walk it to the middle, hold it here, take a breath. You're going to exhale, walking both hands over to your left, making sure your right's on top of your left here, stretching. Go ahead, walk it back into the middle again. Inhale, exhale for me. And gently roll in. With an inhale and exhale, everything out. Go ahead and straighten your legs. Go ahead, do a yogi shake out. Pat down those legs. Get nice and comfortable. Shake it out, shake it out. All right. So on my blanket, I'll get my bum off my blanket. I'm going to do like a nice little recovery flow, reset flow. So we're going to bring ourselves at the end of our mats here. My blanket over there. Go ahead, break your knees. Bring your knees to the same size as your yoga mat, really sitting down. And gently rolling our body forward here. Making sure our forehead hit the ground here. Or at least able, comfortable to get close to the ground. For a nice child's pose. Holding it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. I'm really sitting down. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead. Lift on up to your hands. Knees. You know where we're going to. My favorite, cat-cow. Dropping that belly. Making sure your knees are hip width. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Dropping that belly. Bringing that forehead up to the ground. Bring your belly to the ground. Forehead up to the sky here. Tailbone up to the ear here. For a cow pose. And you're going to exhale, sucking in that belly, bringing your forehead down to the ground here, looking down for cat. Pushing your hands away with your shoulders, really pushing your muscles out. The scapula here, getting like next deep stretch. Go ahead, switch your body to cow. Exhale, switch it to cat. Inhale, dropping that belly, forehead up to the ground. Forehead up to the sky. No, I keep saying up to the ground. For cow. Exhale, rounding that belly for cat. Go ahead, tuck your toes in. Where we going? To downward facing dog, our first dog of the day. Take a nice inhale. And exhale. If you want to, go ahead and pedal. Turn your hair from side to side here. You need to. Drop back down to that child push. Push your hands away. Really bring your tailbone up to the sky. Drop down back to your hands and knees. Reset everything back to child's pose, making sure your knees are the same size as your yoga mat. Bring your hands forward, forehead to the ground. Reset. Take a nice breath in. Exhale out. Go ahead. Bring yourself back onto your hands and your knees. This time we're going to take our right foot behind us. You know we're doing. Bend our knee, open our hip, look in that same direction. Holding here. Go ahead, straighten out that leg. Straighten out your left hand here. Holding it here. Dropping it down. Go ahead, switch. Taking that lovely left foot forward, right hand in left, right hand in front, left foot behind you, left hand in front. And dropping it down. And go ahead, take a breath. Then take that leg behind you. Bend the knee, open up our hip. Holding it here. To the left. Go ahead, straighten out that left leg. Bring that right hand in front, holding it here. Dropping it down, switching it out, taking that right leg behind you, left hand forward, holding it here, and dropping it down, switching it up. Go ahead, drop it down to the ground. Reset. Back to child's pose. So we should have a little bit of heat in our body. Now let's do the reset of this class. Working on a little bit of our flexibility. Bring a little strength into ourselves. So we're going to do a couple hip openers here. Open up our shoulders. Maybe elongate our torso. Let's have a little fun here in this practice. Go ahead and lift yourself up onto your hands and knees. So this will be a low level practice. We won't be doing any standing poses. We'll just be doing low level stuff. So just to give you a heads up. Go ahead, take that left leg behind you. Holding it here, bend that knee, open up hip. Holding it here. Now circle your knee. Circle it forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now circle it back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, straighten that leg. Take that left leg, bring it up to your mat, to the top of your mat here. Having your feet having your hands frame your foot, having your hands on the side. So we're going to bring our foot in the middle of our mat a little bit. Holding it here. And then we're going to take our foot, we're going to bring our foot to the edge, kind of the edge of our mat, side of our mat, and bringing our left hand in the instep of our left foot, sinking down our hips. Turn your foot to the side here. So we're kind of like in a lizard pose, getting a deep stretch, making sure our knee and our ankle kind of align a little bit here in this lizard. Now in this lizard pose, if you want to, you can tuck down your foot and lift up if you want a deeper, or you can just drop down and sink deep into your hips. You can use your block to rest your arms in to sink down, or use your hands starting there. Just breathing, whatever you like to do. Bringing the earth up to me just a little bit. And just breathe. I'm going to hold it here for a couple of minutes here. Just really opening. You see my knee is going out to the side, so I'm getting deep into my lizard pose. And if you are able to get down to the ground, you can drop down to your right elbow if you like. Your left you can get down to the ground. Really noticing the stretch. If you're tucked up, lifted up, you're definitely working. Stretching all that, trying to get a little flexibility into her hips here. Just breathe. And go ahead and lift on up if you're down. Shift your hips back. Bring your toes up, doing to a half split here. On the exhale, bend your knee. Bend your knee here. We're on a low lunge. Exhale, bring it back. Half split. Back forward to low lunge. Bring it back to half split. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Bringing it back. Half split. Hold your split here for a second. Noticing, like I said, if you have your hands far away, you'll get all your leg. You bring your hands closer to your body. You're just not going as deep into your leg. So wherever you are, definitely open up these poses in our body here. And go ahead, shift your hips forward, go back down into that lizard pose. Bringing your feet, turning at least 45, dropping down if you want. If you would like a little bit more, we can grab that lovely right leg, holding it here. Just take a couple more breaths here. If you're able to, you can drop down to that elbow. Look at that. Woo, getting some work in. Really, really open up that thigh here. If you have your hand grabbed, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Drop up. Shift your hips back and back onto your hands and knees. And you should notice little things are opening here. Probably like, oh my goodness, everything's opening. This time we're going to take our right foot behind us, bend our knee, open up our hip, look in a direction. We're going to circle our knee forward here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then circle it backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out that leg. Now take that right foot, bring it to the top of your yoga mat here. Holding it here. Bringing that right hand that's on the outside, bringing the inside of your instep of your right foot, shifting those hips down. Really making sure your knee is aligned first before you go into it. Shifting our body here and get into this lizard pose. Like I said, you can use blocks or have yourself up. However, loose or tight, go where it's comfortable in your body. Listen to your body. Already working. Using a little bit of that heat that we generated earlier. Holding your lizard. All right, definitely lifting it back or up, shifting our hips back, bringing ourselves into a half split here. Holding it for a second, and then we're going to do that little flow. Bringing ourselves hands forward, low lunge, exhale, half split, inhale, low lunge, exhale, half split. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, low lunge, exhale, half split. One more time. Inhale, low lunge, exhale, half split. Holding our half split here. Wherever you put your hands, it's where you will feel it. You can always use blocks. Resting your elbows on them, always. Blocks are a wonderful choice because it brings the earth up to you and you can't reach all the way down to the ground to get to it. Holding it here. What? Oh, I got my hair wrapped and tucked, washed it and cleaned it before I have my full afro. In my head, why do I look like I'm bald and why do I look like Homie the Clown? That's what I'm seeing like far away. I look like I got like, oh, no, that's my hair. Go ahead, move forward. I crack myself up. Taking your right toes, turn it at least 45, dropping all the way down to the ground if you want to, or down to your blocks. If you want a little bit more, you can grab that back foot. Getting deep into this, dropping it down. Holding here for a couple of breaths, really feeling it's in your thighs. I can feel it in my thighs. My thighs are like, ooh. Ooh. Take 2 more breaths here. One more, letting it go. Lift it up. Straighten back that leg. Bring it behind you. Bringing my knees up to the beginning of my yoga mat. And sitting on my bum for hero's pose. Or if it's too much sitting on your knees, you can drop down onto your bum. Crisscross applesauce, easy pose, leg straight. As I take a little water break. Thirsty. Oh, I should have lit my new candle I got. I have to bring it in here. Oh. Did you see my Funko Pops? They're everywhere on my wall. It's the whole collection of Sailor Moon. I have a huge anime queen. Love anime. Sailor Moon's behind me on the wall. I have like Storm, the Storm from 1980s over there. Then I had the Storm, the 1990s version Storm. Then I have what gifted me last year. I got Spider Woman from the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse. Whatever one she was in. I do remember, but I can't think of now. I have a ton. I have Xena. I have Wonder Woman. I have the Black Wonder Woman and Nubia. I have a ton of them. I have Harley Quinn, Ivy, Superman. Not Superman. I don't like Superman. I'm not a big Superman fan. I know the movie's coming out. I might see it, but I'm not a big fan of Superman. I'm a Batman kind of girl. Like, I love Batman. I have all Batman over there. I love Batman. I don't know why. I just obsessed with Batman. That was like always my thing. I have the Avatar over there. I got Black Panther over there. Yeah. I got a lot of stuff. I got the Ninja Turtles. Yeah. I got John Wick. Yeah. I got Minions. Like, I got a lot of stuff. Like, I think over 50 now Funko Pops. I got the Miles Morales. I gotta get Spider-Man. I gotta get Spider-Man. I do. I don't have Spider-Man. I just realized I have Venom. I love Venom. All right, bring yourself up. Hopefully you like that little break. Bring yourself back onto our hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Going to go back into it again. Downward facing dog. You should notice the difference in your hips. Should be a little bit more looser. Maybe you're able to push back, driving your hands back, really lifting that tailbone up. Maybe you're able to flatten your feet on the ground. Really enjoying this inversion. This is like one of the first inversions you learn in yoga. That's when your head is lower than your heart. Holding it here. And if you're able to, maybe you can drop down to your elbows. Here for a dolphin. And you see my feet went up because I'm kind of tight there. And my legs. In dolphin pose, if you're not, just stay in downward dog if the dolphin's not for you. Or you can modify your dolphin. You can drop down your knees and just drop down your head. We'll do this like a modified dolphin. Holding it here. All right, everybody, drop down to your knees. Knees same size as your yoga mat. Pushing your butt back, dropping your head down to the ground, back to child's pose. Holding it here, taking a recovery breath, deep breath in. Exhale out from your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and lift yourself up off the ground, back onto your hands and knees. Woo. Let's do a little roll with our head here. Rolling our head in one direction, just rolling my neck, rolling my head, rolling my shoulders back. Bringing myself back onto my hands and knees. Taking that left hand up to the sky. Taking that left hand underneath your right, twisting your body to the right here, doing threading the needle here, really stretching out our shoulders here, deep in our clavicle here, back here in our muscles. Is it our trap muscles? Yeah, our traps. Back here, really twisting. Notice your breath. If your breath is like choppy or something, just slow down the breath. Get adjustment, whatever you need to do. And go ahead, push back up with your right hand, bringing that left hand back up to the sky, dropping it down, opposite side, taking that right hand up to the sky. Exhaling, taking that right hand underneath the left, twisting your body to the left. Hi, my beautiful people. What's up, my fellow yogis? Hey, it's almost goodness time. It's almost 2025. Oh my God. I can't believe it's going to be 2025 and I'm going to be 185 years old. Yes. I dubbed myself 185. I'm teeing too much. My mom be like, you team too much sometimes. Yes, I know. I say I'm not animated, but I'm very animated. I'm just in a different way. Holding it here, go ahead, push up on that left hand, bringing that right hand up to the sky, dropping it down to the ground. Now we're going to do a fun pose. It's so much fun. We're going to drop down to our elbows. It's so much fun. You just tuck your chin into your chest. Now take your hands behind you, dropping your forehead to the ground. Look at here, you're a rabbit. You're making sure you're not rolling your neck around. You're not placing too much pressure. Just really releasing that tension back here on your neck. Now bring your left hand and your right hand back to the ground. Elbows down on the ground here and lift on up. Go ahead, sit on back on our bums. Go ahead, stretch out both your legs. Shake it out. Do a yogi shake out. If you want, you can grab some water. Don't mind me. I'll be in the zone. In the zone. Yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday. I was like in my Britney's. I was in my Britney yesterday. I was listening to old school Britney yesterday. Don't mind me. All right, I'm gonna bring myself forward so you can see me. Hi. I don't know if anybody's in the chat because I actually don't have the chat up. If you are in the chat, hello. Have your feet straight, toes up to the sky here. Go ahead and wiggle your toes for me, wiggle your fingers like you're playing the piano. Go ahead, roll your shoulders back. Ooh. Take your hands out to the side here. Holding it here. Turn your fingers up to the sky. Really doing a nice little rotation here. Doing a little rotation. Go ahead, take your thumbs down, like going back, rotate the opposite way. One more time, rotate your palms up to the sky. Bring your pinkies up. Exhale, rotating your palms down. Bring your pinkies down. Your pinkies, your thumb down. Dropping down your hands. All righty. this next pose. It's going to be a lot. I need everyone to stand on their head. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do frog pose. Now, for some people, we have modification for frog if it's too intense. For sometimes it could be too intense for people. But you can do, sometimes I do half frog with one leg and then the other leg. You're welcome to do that. Or you can do the full frog, which I'm going to do the full frog. It's up to you if you want to do it or not. So we can modify. So let me show you. All right. Let me see if I got space to do this way. Yeah, I do. All right. So I'm going to open my knees wider than my mat, and I'm going to sit down to the, see, you're already seeing it, down to the ground. I'm too close to the wall. Let me move. There we go. So make your knees bigger than your mat, sinking down, dropping your body down. So sinking down, opening those hips. This is a lot. Now, you can modify this by placing blocks on your belly, and it's just having your belly kind of protected, and it's just your thighs are working. Or we can do, sometimes I do half a frog, where I just take one leg at a time and just bring it up as I drop down to the ground. And just have one leg working at a time and then switching it. I do that with my team, with my yoga kids a lot, yoga people a lot, because I know sometimes frog can be intense. So wherever you want to do your frog, you can do your frog. I'm down. Woo! Make some adjustments. There we go. Now we're going to hold this now. You hold up. Like I feel it here. It's, yeah, not bad. Not bad. You could drop it down to the ground. I can get all the way down. Really working those thighs. Really open up those hips. And just breathe. I know I say just breathe, but just breathe. Just chill. Settle down. This is what I want to do. With me and you. Look at that. I'm showing my age. Ooh. Oh, we live. Making sure everything's okay. I see me doing frog. I see me. Woo! It's a lot on those hips. You can get deeper, like you can put your feet on the wall and push your body back. That's a lot. I do that from time to time. Like I can put my feet on the wall and push my hips back to really get deep into it. Yeah, I know. We're together. I'm feeling it. You're feeling it. We're all feeling it. We got it, though. Couple more breaths. We got it. We're opening up our mirror. We're opening up our hips. Get nice in our hips. Hips can be tight. That's where we can hold our tension. All right, we're going to get out of this pose. So how I like to get out of it, I like to drop forward, put my hands to the side of my chest here, lift up the top half and just start inching my knees in from side to side. And that's a lot. Oh, I'm going to drop down. You definitely going to feel it. Do a nice little yoga shake out. Go ahead, shake those thighs out. Woo! Ciao. My hips are like, bing! Ooh. Must have been tight. Ciao. We're going to take our left foot into our thighs here. Probably feel a little difference in your hips. You'll be like, oh, it's a little bit more open. Look at that. We're going to take both hands, fold forward in any amount here. Nice forward fold. Ting. Why do I look like, oh, in my head, when I see myself, I see just forehead. Like I got no, like I got, I don't know, is my forehead getting bigger? You should, this is what I'm thinking in my thing. I'm like, is my forehead really that big? Could be. It's the way how I have my hair styled. Oh, it looks too much. It's just a protective style I got in right now. How are you? You ready for Kidmas? It's right around the corner. It is. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Like, I think going forward, I think Sunday seemed like the best day. Either I'm going to be live on Sunday or I'm going to upload a video on Sunday. I feel like Sunday is a better day for me. Yeah, usually I can teach on Sunday, especially if I want to go live. It's usually easier for me. I'm like more intentions. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I apologize. There was an incident at work. Somebody called off and I kind of stayed. So it was at work. I stayed for a while. I stayed till like about 12. Was work from 10:45 p.m. to 12 in the afternoon the next day. So I was like, yeah, that happened. And I drove myself home in a blizzard. It was nice. It was nice. Roll yourself up, switching legs, taking that lovely right into your thigh. Bringing both hands up to the sky, folding forward in any amount. So that's what happened. So I apologize for not teaching. I think Sunday seems like a better day for me. I keep saying because I want to be more consistent because I get views and, I definitely get views. But I think I'm going to be more consistent with Sunday. And then I kind of have a program that I'm trying to put together. It's, yeah, that I'm going to start next year. So if you have a band, like those little bands you use to work out, we'll be using that. And we're going to use weights too also. So I can do yoga with weights and I can do band with weights. So that will be my next year because I usually do that by myself. And I thought, oh, I'll incorporate that with my yoga, which I have done it by myself and not do the program with other people. But I figure it's about time. I've been doing it by myself for a while. So I feel comfortable enough doing it. So I'm just going to have to write a game plan out, which will be nice. I'll do that. Nice little game plan. So I have like the bands, the body bands, and then I have weights. So, and it's not heavy weights. It's just like 1 to 3 pounds, nothing too heavy. I'll be using the small weights, like 3 pounds, 3 to 5, if you like. So that'll be fun. That will be my 2025. So we'll have some of those classes too. It'll be nice. Roll up. Building strength and using weights. That's not bad for yoga. Go ahead and shake out. And I think next year I'm going to do, I stopped doing them, but I do it. The feet up too. I have my wall here. I figure I might have to move some stuff, but I can do the feet up here and flip back and forth here. So those videos do very well too. So we will do some of that. So I have a little journal, stuff that we want to do for next year. So let's complete them together, in our journey. So we're on the road to, hopefully by next year, maybe we get to road to 500 or maybe 200. Maybe we'll just let's between 2 to 500. Maybe a girl can get like there. Maybe. I'm on 162. I'm very grateful. Very grateful. I'm 162. We're going strong. Go ahead, shake your legs out. Bring both hands up to the sky, fold forward in any amount. Holding it here. Just breathing. Inhale and exhale. Let's do a nice little lion's breath. Go inhale in through your nose. Exhale, stick your tongue out. And go, lion's breath again. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sticking your tongue out. Pushing the air out. Go ahead, roll yourself up. Shake your body out. Shake your body out. What we got? We at 39 minutes. Okay, we good. All right, I'm going to go back onto my knees here. And we're going to bring yourself up. We're going to take that lovely, I'm going to go back into that downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift that left leg for me. And go ahead and bring that left leg to the top of your mat. We're going to go into pigeon. Wherever you are in your pigeon. You can also use blocks if you like. With your hips. Dropping your, being in the middle of your body here. So if it's too much, too tight on your hips, you can use a block to place underneath your butt cheek here. Your left butt cheek. Wherever you want to move your foot at. Holding it here, folding forward. I'm a little tight here. So we're getting back up in here and in here, like the back part. So that the inside, but the back part of the leg here. Yeah, that's a lot. Woo! Oh, just breathe, just breathe. Let's settle down. Do what I want to do. Hey, me and just breathe. And you can put a block on your forehead or your forehead on a block. I don't know why I said put a block on your forehead, but you know what I meant. Dropping it down, pressing your press point up here, waking up your third eye, massaging your nice third eye here. All knowing, all seeing. Just breathe. You won't hold it too long. Notice if your breath is choppy, maybe adjust yourself, get comfortable. Don't overthink it. Go ahead, lift yourself up. Go ahead, roll your body to the left. Bring your right leg forward and then straighten it and then cross it over your legs. So we're doing Lords of the Fishes. Lords of the Fishes. So I have my right leg crossed over my left knee here. I'll come forward so you can see me. Actually, no, look opposite. I'll turn this way because I look opposite. But turning my body to the right. So we're going to take the left people's elbow onto the right knee and twisting our body. Twisting our torso to the right. And making sure that right hand's behind you. And go ahead, twist the opposite way, taking your right hand onto your right knee and just twisting your body forward and taking that left hand behind you. Untwisting what you did. Go ahead, straighten your legs. Cross your ankles. Let's see if you can do this. All right, a little challenge for you. So do rolling with the hips. If you're able to, cross your feet in front of you here. So you're kind of like in an easy pose. Rolling. And so you can roll your body up to your knees. about that. The power just went out, my beloved people. So let's get the other side of the body, and then we're going to call it a quit. I cannot believe that happened. The power has been going out a lot lately. So let's see. I'm trying to make the screen bigger so I can see. I apologize. So we're untwist your legs there while I find my mount. I think this will work. That is crazy. And we'll do the other side, and then we will call it a day. That is crazy. The power just, we're in the dark. I should have known. The power was going to go out. That's crazy. All right, so we're straightening both your legs. We were rolling our hips forward. Hopefully you can see me. Bring yourself onto our hands and knees. I'm going to go in that downward facing dog. Take that right leg up to the sky. Bring that right leg forward here. Doing pigeon on the opposite side. Dark. Scraping. Holding pigeon here for a minute, dropping down top half of our body. We're in the dark together. We don't know why the power went out, but it just went out. I'm sure I'm going to get a text message saying, hey, power's out. It's been going out a lot here. Well, it's been snowing. I don't know. I feel like I moved out to the burbs and the power has been terrible. When I lived in the city, I didn't have this much problem with my power going out. Like this whole week, my power has gone out. And I've been waiting, because I work night shift. I haven't noticed because I'm working night shift. Switch my direction so you can see me. So that is crazy. So I have a little bit of light. What? Oh my goodness. Holding it here, just breathing. Kiki and Kakana. Can't believe it. That is crazy. Just holding here. What am I going to do today? I don't know. My power's out. It's so out. Oh, well, I don't know why it went out. It goes out all the time. I'm gonna check the hallway. I always check the hallway to see if the whole building's out or if I'm just out. But I think the whole building's out. I'll check after this. All right, take that lovely left leg. Well, actually, first tilt your right hand to the side here. Take that left leg forward. Cross it over your right leg. Sitting upright. Doing lowers of the fistures on the side now. We're gonna take our right elbow to our left knee. Taking our left hand behind us, twisting to the opposite side here. Where am I? Left hand behind, right, yes. Twisting the hand, looking towards the left. Encounter that twist here. Twisting ourselves to the opposite. So taking our left hand to the right knee, taking that right hand behind you, and just twisting forward here. And go ahead and uncross those lovely legs here. Straighten them out. Roll to side to side. Well, let's see if we can get deeper in our forward pose. I said we're going to elongate our torso. So let's see if we can get deeper because we open up our hips, open up our shoulders just a little bit. Let's see, roll your hands up and see if you can get further down. We are getting further down. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Amazing. On here for a second, we're going to roll it back up and start it off class how we started. We might conclude this. Where we at? We at 51. So if you like, you can lay down on the ground and do a Savasana first pose. I'm going to crisscross my applesauce and just meditate because I think I need to. Because I don't know if I'm stressed or whatnot. But we'll see. But I don't want to use up all the battery on my phone because I don't know how long power's going on. The last time it went out for like an hour or two. So it's fine. It's good. And it came back on. Look at that. See, it went out for a couple minutes. But let's sit here for a second. Roll your shoulders back. Go ahead. Roll your head. Drop your chin to your chest for a second for me. Go ahead. Bring your forehead up to the sky. Drop your chin down to your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Just breathe here for a second. If you want, you can lay down onto the ground. I will add, you can add that to your practice to do a full savasana, giving you options. You can do that for yourself. And my Christmas tree. This is the weirdest practice ever. This is going to go down in history. Is 2024 weirdness. Yes. And just relax. Google just came on. You'll just hear all my electronics popping on. Figure out about their life here. And just let everything go. Just breathe. As you bring yourself to the end of this practice, you can stay here as long as you want. I'm going to shut it down because everything is going cray-cray, but that's okay. That is life. You roll with the punches when things happen, good, bad, and indifferent. I would like to say namaste to you, which means that God in me bows down and honors that God in you. Be kind to yourself. Try to be kind to others. And eat a lot of cake for me because I'm on a sugar cleanse. Bring both hands. If you're sitting up like me, you bring both hands up to the sky. Bring your hands and honor the God in you. Thank you so much. Love and support. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully next week. It won't be like this. Maybe I'll record. I love you. Next week will be a restart. Will be just recovery. It's going to be just recovery because it's it's the end of the month. So usually at the end of the month, I like to do a recovery class. So I will see you shortly, my beautiful people. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. All right. I already said it like 50 times. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.